All right, my friends, so today we are showing you my new tripod. And for those of you that have been on this channel for a while, you may know that this is probably very similar to a tripod that I actually shoot with all the time, which is this other Neewer professional one. And I wanted a second one. Yep, loved the first one so much that I wanted a second one. And the reason is that we do a lot of shooting in this room, primarily, but we also do some shooting in the other room. And even though I have other tripods, moving this camera from here to there was a little bit of a pain because I actually had to change the tripod plates and all that kind of stuff. And so I figured what I would do is have a second one like this one over there, and then I can have my other two tripods that I have. One is going to end up going back here. You'll see that in a video coming up soon that shoots down at the table. Yep. And that'll be camera 2 in this room. And then I'm going to have another tripod on the other room, strictly used for doing some product video shots. Yeah. So this way I can literally take these cameras, one here, move it into the other room because it uses the same plate system. And then I can take this camera, move it from here to there. Super simple. Don't have to change the plates. I'm good. So this is the Neewer professional heavy duty video tripod, but this one's taller. So I figured if I was going to get it, I might as well get it taller because taller is always better. 76 inch. The other one I believe was 64 inches. So this one's a foot taller, which is awesome. Also, I use these for my slider. So now I'll be able to put them on both sides instead of having it central mounted. Central mounted, of course, doesn't have the same stability as if you have them here. This way I can actually have it lifted or tilted or all kinds of cool stuff. So I'm pretty excited to open the box, and that's it right here. All right, we'll take a look at it right now. So normally I'd be like, let's put it up on the table, but I'm not gonna at this part because, well, it's large. You know, it's a big box. So we're just gonna crack that open. And it's funny because I get a whole bunch of stuff sent, and I'm guessing this is the tripod. It should be the tripod. It says the tripod was delivered. And it is a box in a box. And the other reason I'm doing... Oh, it's open and it's falling apart. It's coming apart at the seams. What a mess. What a mess. So this box just kind of tore apart. Whatever. It's a box in a box. But the other reason that I'm doing this video today, trying to make sure I can get it finished, for one, to be able to start setting up this room. Two, is that tomorrow's cardboard day. So this is first cardboard day after the holidays. So we've got a ton of stuff that's got to go out. I'm tired of staring at all these boxes. So, few things with this tripod. Hopefully you guys can see it. Comes with a bag just like the other one did. But this tripod has a lot of, you can see it, blue accents. So the bag's got blue accents. If you look at the picture online, blue accents. The one thing I wanted to show you guys just before we start, this thing's got 33 ratings. So I believe this is one of their newer versions because 33 is not a lot. 4 stars. So I kind of was looking at some of the reviews for those that weren't giving it high marks. This one was like good tripod, poor fluid head. Well, I have the other one, this one here, and the fluid head is great. So perfect for the price. Okie dokie. This one here I found funny. Nothing much to say. I received a well-used tripod. So yeah, I get it. That would be upsetting. But this is sent out from Amazon. So there's kind of a little bit of Amazon's responsibility. And it also says here, I'm open to make up this review if the seller wants to send me a new one. So it kind of also looks like someone's trying to get a new tripod out of the deal for free. If you bought this through Amazon, you send it back to Amazon, they pay for the shipping, and then they send you out a new one if you want. It's not difficult. I do it all the time. Somebody sends me something, I either don't like it, it doesn't meet the criteria I wanted, wasn't exactly what I wanted, contact Amazon through where you ordered it from, and they send you a little form. There you go, ship it back free of charge on us. It's not hard. So the other one here, there was a review here. It was really kind of funny actually. It was like, so it's a big tripod. It's not great for hiking. No. This is not a hike. This is a studio tripod. This is a tripod that you would use for heavy camera gear. They're like, he was like, you know, you shouldn't want to take it when it's far from your car. I'm like, this is designed for like, I can't even remember what it is. It's like 30 pounds or something like that. So if you're an ENG shooter, you're gonna love this kind of stuff because this is what it's designed. It's designed for big weight, right? I don't use it right now with anything large, but I love the stability and the sturdiness of it, and at a price that I can afford and the majority of us can afford, which is great. I could go out and spend $1,000 on a tripod, but I really don't want to, and that's where that conversation ends, right? Yep. Okay, so this opens up nice. You do have some sections here, and they're cross sections, which is good for a shoulder strap. Again, this has got all kinds of blue accents. It is a bit of a padded bag, which is nice. You do have a zipper inside here, right there. You guys can see that, right? That little zipper's, there's nothing, is there anything in? Oh, there is. Allen keys. So that's gonna be for tightening up all the Allen key screws on here if you want to. Here is gonna be your shoulder pad. So again, that's going to be from here to here. If you want to mount that on there, which you should, I will, just not right now. And the only other thing I think you get in here is the physical tripod, probably. So let's just bring this down. Try not to drop it. Yeah, and are they obnoxiously heavy? No. Could I carry this around hiking? For a bit, I would think. I would think in the bag. I wouldn't want to carry it around in my hands, but in the bag, if I could mount this over my shoulder, I could probably carry this around for a small hike, I would think. Is it heavy? Yes. Just off the top of my head, I actually think the older bag might have been a little more padded, but I'm not 100% sure. Either way, it's a padded bag. It's kind of nice. This is it here. You guys can see some of it. You won't be able to see all of it. There it is in the bag. Okay. Bunch of papers. This is going to be your, what is this? Well, basically it's your manual. This is your manual right here. All the information you need on how to set it up, how to tighten everything, how to tighten the fluid head, etc., etc. That's also something that gets me with those that sometimes are talking about, you know, the fluid head wasn't good. It panned one way good, not the other. You have to realize everything on this kind of thing can be tightened and loosened. So if it's too tight, it's not going to pan good. And if it's too loose, it'll pan really loosely. You have to define those sweet spots. All right, what else do we have here? Customer service. So a little customer service thing. If you want to get a hold of them for whatever reason, don't get a hold of them just to say, I want you to send me free stuff. Well, you can, I guess. You can. Try it out. So there it is. That's all right. That's good. You guys can see that. It's, I'd say it looks the same. You know, it's the same kind of design as the other one. The blue looks deeper here. The blue on the photo, maybe it's just me, that blue looks really, I guess it's close. This definitely looks a little bit of a deeper blue, and I kind of like the deeper blue. And you'll actually notice, I want you guys to see this. One of the complaints from someone that was used, it had little nicks and stuff on it. It's a tripod, right? This has got little nicks on it. Do I think this is used? No. Did it get banged around in the bag? Yeah. It's metal. You know, that's gonna get little nicks on it. That's part and parcel of it. You know, there's little rub marks in the plastic. You know what this is gonna look like 2 weeks from now? Way worse. Way worse. Other than that, a few things, just I'm gonna bring this up, just sit it on my chair with me right here. Usually just watch these two. This is where the Allen key plays a big part. So when you look at this leg, for instance, I'll just kind of bring this one out if I can. I guess I have to bring them all out. I'll do this. We'll just lock that one back up. So I'll just bring this up so you guys can see it here. maybe you can see it. I'll do this one. So in the back of this, right back here, this is where one of the Allen keys goes. So the Allen key goes in here and it adjusts how snug this is. Because you see how loose that one feels? It's like, it's finger tight. So depending on the weight of camera you have, that may not be tight enough, because when I've had this tripod, the one that I'm using now, with a small camera it was fine, but as soon as I put a big camera, I actually put my slider with the camera on it, one of the legs was just like, and droop. So I had to actually go back here, snug up one of these because it wasn't tight enough. So just realize they give you the Allen keys, which is important for you to be able to go in here and make your own adjustments. And those will loosen over time. So, you know, if you're really doing a shoot where things are important, before you take this out, give all those just a little snug. That's part of the maintenance. It's part of making sure this is set up properly. You know, other than that, like that comes out really nice. I'm not gonna stand it completely upright. 76 inches, that's how big it goes. Take a ruler, not a ruler, take a measuring tape, 76 inches, that's as tall as it's gonna be. Is that too heavy? No, you pop that on your back. I could carry this around for a while, for sure. Now if you're a little person, smaller person, yeah, I could see that. It's not a travel tripod by any means. You know, I got carbon fiber tripods that I use for stuff like that. But if you're looking for a video tripod, and it's not a photo tripod, if you're looking for a video tripod, especially something that's going to be sturdy, heavy, because that's the other thing. When I'm outside, if I'm outside shooting, I don't want wind or anything to be able to go by this and give it a little bit of a knock. Nope, I don't want that. Weight becomes important. Weight plays in your favor at this point. You don't want a little tiny carbon fiber tripod when you're shooting video and you have anything that may be able to knock this thing over. So heavy, goes wide, which I like. Let's do this. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna pull backwards a little bit, and we're gonna bring this down, loosen these ones here. Nice thing is once those are loosened, all you gotta do is just kind of pull those up a little bit, right? There we go. You guys can see that, I think. Okay. All right. Get my knee in there. There we go. Perfect. So this is it. Of course, it can go considerably higher. This is your arm. There's a little spin here, so you can get that exactly how you want it. You could have the arm bend down. You could spin it around. You know, just spin it that way if you want the arm up here. You can spin it over here. It really is up to you. You can actually take this whole thing off and put it on the other side. So if you want it on this side versus on this side, maybe you're a lefty versus a righty, you know, snug this up. Awesome. Inside here, there's a little tiny level, which is great. This is my favorite part, of course. For me, this is gonna have the same style of tripod head as my other one is. So this, do I need it? No. Is it a spare? Yes, just in case I have another camera. But, which I will, but I don't have to swap my plates to move between the two tripods, which is awesome. It also has the bigger and the smaller. So if you, depending on which one you need, there's a little pull tab back here. Just pull the stopper out. You see a little stopper right here, right? Pull that little stopper out, slide it, pop it. And you only need the one in there that you need. Just make sure that wherever you put this, right, just knock that back in there, that you remember where it is. So if you need that another day, you're good to go. This little guy here, you'll see this on a lot of video cameras. Video cameras a lot of times will have the tripod and one that helps with its alignment. So that's what that's for. And it's got a little pressure point, you know, to keep pressure on it from the back side so that it's always pushing up, but it is something that goes up and down. And you can tighten this as well. So it says lens that way, slide, good to go. And these just go in here really nice. They just kind of slide, click, and then you give it a tighten. And I actually like this knob better. The other one has it's got a piece that sticks up for leverage. Problem is that when you got your camera on here, this actually, if it's way back here, it hits it. So for me, for instance, I actually have to have my camera either really far back so it comes up just in front, which is what I do. I can notch it with my finger. But this gives me a lot more play because it's flat. I can just kind of notch it. And you don't need to tighten it up crazy tight. That'll work good. Again, everything here is blue accents, which is really nice. I like that. This is going to be your loosening for this. You'll see right now I can't move it up and down. Just give it a little notch there, and now you got a nice little fluid. Okay, so if you are like me where this is locked into place, you can figure out where you need it. Just give that a nice little spin. That's not moving. Really nice. This little guy here is going to be for your panning. Again, like someone that says this doesn't pan good, that pans just fine. I'm doing this with one finger. You know, that's nice. And again, if it's too loose, I can snug that up a little bit. So now it's tighter. If it's not loose enough, now it's nice and loose. But even at real loose, it's still got a bunch of friction in there. But it's one finger. That's not an issue at all. Very nice. Tighten that up a little bit, not too much. And then last but not least, you got this. There's this little knob down here, and this basically you loosen it, which allows you to tilt. Now, you'll never be able to tilt all the way down. It's not a photo camera. None of us are taking professional cameras and putting them on their sides. So this you use with the little bubble level. Once you got that exactly where you want, where you're looking, all you do is you take that and you just get it perfect. I'm not really looking at it, just, you know, but you just snug it. That's it, done. It's level. Very happy. I think this is going to be great. I can use it in the other room. Plates are going to match with my cameras, and I'm ready to rock and roll. Rock and roll 2021. All right, guys. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the newer gear. Neewer. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's always bang for a buck. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And this is going to be a nice addition to the collection of tripods. All right, guys, I'm going to put links down below if you guys are interested. Just realize this thing can get tall, 76 inches. It's pretty good. And that's it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that little bell because we do videos all the time. And we'll see you guys next one. Coming up. Later, guys.